In terms of, I mean, you've got all these guys, but they're trying to learn playbooks and all that. So where does special teams fit in?
I think you have a chance to have a lot of influence, especially you got a chance to get your culture in. And the other thing is the fundamentals, believe it or not, and the wording is Spanish to these guys. It's new every single time, you change coordinators, so it's invaluable. And Coach gives me plenty of time. All the coaches are involved. You'd be surprised. You look out there, Coach Beat, Coach Craigthorpe, Coach Gordon, every single guy is helping with special teams, so it's been great.
Vance was talking yesterday about how the kickoff might become more of a fast break of basketball. What do you see, and how are you trying to teach it since the rule kind of changed midway through the coach?
If you look at it from a KOR perspective, so I'll start there first, there's a bunch of free space now. So it's kind of scary back there because you have to have 8 people up in front of the 40-yard line, and you can only have 3 back. Now, if they formation you're actually going to have to bring one of those guys up. So you could only have 2 back there. Now, to be up front with you, I've had this experience the last 4 years at Indy. We had a guy named Pat McAfee was our kicker, and everybody feared his onside. So everybody came up from a kickoff perspective. Everybody came up and played us. So we've been down that road before. KOR-wise, you got to be double-team now, okay? You have no more wedges. So the only way you're going to be able to handle the real good football players is you got to get 2 guys on them. So there'll be more doubles. You'll see that. The singles, they got to have more athletic players. The diesels are out of the game now on KOR. Okay, so it's all Ferraris right now. The big guys, and it hurts. It's hard on the roster on an active day now with 46 guys. You're still gonna have 6 D linemen up, probably. You're still gonna have 7 O linemen. So we're gonna have more help from players that used to not have to help because you can't form those wedges. Kick cover wise, what it's gonna do, it's gonna slow us down, and it's good. It's a great rule. I love it. The competition committee, the special teams coaches that went up there and fought for this, it's gonna be great for the game. But when you get a 1-yard run up, it changes everything. Lauren Landau is the most important guy right now on our kickoff coverage unit, by far. He and his staff. They've been working their tails off on helping us how to start and take advantage of those starts like in the 40, okay? What's the best way to get an extra 0.2 of a second, half a second, to get down the field?
What happened last year when you go back and look at the special teams for the Broncos that you know won't happen with you coaching this unit?
I can't tell you. I'm not going to go back. Don't take this the wrong way. I never will. I'm not going to go back and try and say what somebody should have done. I've made plenty of my mistakes. The things that aren't going to happen, quote unquote, here. Number one, when we punt the football, we're going to always try and play just a small rectangle so everybody can see the red line out there, for example, that are on the field right now. We're going to try and punt the ball outside the red line on every single play. We play on a rectangle. So let's take this 53-yard rectangle and let's make it 5 yards that we have to cover. And the best football player of all time, and the guy that we're going to use that you might not have heard other special teams coaches use, is the 12th man. The best player in the history of the world to get screwed every single year in the Hall of Fame is the white line. He never missed a tackle. So you start punting the ball outside the red line, and kicking off out there, you have another player all the time. So that red line, to answer your question, we're going to use the heck out of that red line.
How much does Marquette King come into play then?
Ton. He's got to put it out there. He's the quarterback, and I think everybody was in 7th grade math, and that was about as far as I got. But A squared plus B squared is C squared. So if you really think about it, the hypotenuse of that triangle is his punt, and our gunners are running the fade now. So that's got to help them. We get to run the shorter distance. Now we should be pretty good with it. Can't put it down the middle. You put it down the middle, they're running the hypotenuse, we're all screwed.
Who are the candidates for punt return this year? Do you already have kind of a vision of the hierarchy there?
No hierarchy. I want them to earn it. Okay, naturally, Isaiah, Jordan, they did, in my opinion, they're doing a great job right now. Royce Freeman's back there. We're using them all. David Williams is back there. Hamilton's back there. Phillips is back there. If you watch us after practice, we got 7 punt returners back there that are rookies. I don't know who that guy is. I learned my lesson a long time ago with trying to think this is going to be the guy, not the guy. And a year ago, Chester Rogers popped out for us in Indy, and nobody thought he could do it. So we have great talent here. We're going to have a great returner, whoever it is, and they'll develop.
Do you care more about returning or catching it?
I care, number one, you can't return it until you catch it, okay? So the most important thing for us is you'll hear us all the time. If you're out here on the practice field, you hear these guys catch a ball, and they'll go, words, blank. And all they're doing is on a football, there's numerals here or numbers. If they see numbers, words. If they see blank, it's blank because you catch a football with your what? With your eyes. But now you got to have some studs. You got to feed the stud. In order to feed it, he's got to catch it. We got to have guys that make plays for us. We want to be at half-court offense. We owe it to our offense to get them a first down before they come out.